Hey there, first grade friends. Miss Spearman here. This week in science, we'll be learning about the seasons. Let's get started.
Our planet is tilted at an angle. It takes 1 year for Earth to orbit or go around the sun. Earth's tilt and orbit cause the seasons to change. In the summer, our part of the Earth is tilted toward the sun. The days are longer, and we get more hours of sunlight than in other seasons. In the fall, the days are shorter than in the summer, and there are fewer hours of sunlight. In the spring, the days are longer than in the winter, and there are more hours of sunlight. During the summer, our part of Earth is tilted toward the sun. During the winter, our part of Earth is tilted away from the sun. So as the Earth goes around the sun, the seasons change.
Watch as one place changes throughout the seasons.
A season is a time of year with a certain kind of weather. The 4 seasons are spring, summer, fall, and winter. The pattern of seasons repeats year after year. The amount of daylight and the seasons change throughout the year. What patterns do they follow? Spring is the season that follows winter. In spring, the air begins to warm. Summer begins after spring. In summer, the air can be hot. Fall follows summer. In fall, the air begins to cool. Winter is the season that follows fall. In some places, the air may be cold. Soon, it will be spring again. This pattern of seasons repeats year after year. A season is a time of year with a certain kind of weather. First up, let's talk about the season we call spring. Spring comes after winter. The air gets warmer. There are more hours of daylight than in winter. Spring days may be rainy, so people may wear light jackets. Warmer air and more daylight help plants begin to grow. Now, let's look at summer. Summer follows spring. The first day of summer has the most hours of daylight. Summer days are often hot and sunny. People dress to stay cool. Flowers and fruit grow on plants.
Summer days are long, and the air may be hot, so people dress to stay cool. The long, hot days make people want to play outside, too. Summer's heat and longer hours of daylight help plants grow flowers and fruit. Young animals grow bigger. Some animals have grown their brown summer coats.
What happens during fall? Fall comes after summer. There are fewer hours of daylight than in summer. Some animals store food for winter. The leaves of many trees change color and drop off. This is because there is less daylight. Now, let's talk about winter. Winter follows fall. The first day of winter has the fewest hours of daylight. Winter is the coldest time of year. Some places get snow. People wear coats to keep warm. Some animals grow thick fur.
Winter is the coldest time of year. In some places, it may even snow. People may have to wear heavy coats to keep warm, but they can still have fun outside in winter. Many trees lose their leaves in winter. Some animals grow thick fur to stay warm. Some have turned white so they can hide in the snow. Other animals sleep in the winter. Soon it will be spring again.
Now, let's talk about patterns of daylight. Earth's tilt and orbit causes the seasons to change. That means the weather changes. It also means the amount of daylight we have changes too. The amount of daylight changes from season to season. The sun rises and sets at different times during the year. This pattern repeats each year. Take a look at what time the sun sets in one place at the start of each season. This day in winter, the sun seems to set at 4:43 at night. The sun seems to set earliest on winter days. On this day in spring, the sun seems to set at 7:13 at night. The sun seems to set later on spring days than on winter days. On this day in summer, the sun seems to set at 8:29 at night. Summer days have the most hours of daylight. The sun seems to set the latest on summer days. On this day in fall, the sun seems to set at 6:57 at night. The days start to get earlier again in fall. The sun seems to set earlier on fall days than on summer days. This pattern repeats every year and every season.
Observe patterns of sunset. How does sunset change from season to season? Investigate to find out. You will need these materials: calendar, computer, a pencil, crayons, and drawing paper. Identify the season and the date. Together, look up what time the sun will seem to set that day. Look up what time the sun will seem to set on a day in the next 2 seasons. Compare all the times you found. What pattern do you see?
How much daylight does each season have? Look at the pictures of the seasons. Match the pictures to the words. I see a picture of summer, a picture of winter, and a picture of fall. Which one has the most? Which one has fewer? And which one has fewest? Great. Awesome. You got it. Summer has the most amount of daylight, fall has fewer, and winter has the fewest. Great work. Hope to see you soon.